Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Urban Decay Wild West eyeshadow palette. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. This palette retails for $49 at Sephora, Ulta Beauty, Nordstrom, Macy's, Urban Decay Online, and wherever else Urban Decay Cosmetics is sold. I purchased my palette on Sephora.com. I do want to read a little bit about this palette on their website. It does say Naked Wild West eyeshadow palette is a vegan Urban Decay eyeshadow palette with 12 desert-inspired neutrals from pale peach and metallic bronze to deep blue, green, and turquoise shimmer. Blaze your own trail with the newest Urban Decay eyeshadow palette featuring a 12-shade lineup of cruelty-free and vegan natural shadows. From terracotta to deep copper and turquoise green, Urban Decay's Naked Wild West eyeshadow shades are inspired by California's deserts, Joshua trees, and endless skies. The iconic velvety Naked formula blends seamlessly in creamy matte eyeshadows, metallics, and shimmer finishes. Use these ultra-blendable, versatile shadows, solo or layer to create endless eye makeup look ranging from mild to wild. Includes a vegan and cruelty-free double-ended eyeshadow brush. And then it goes on to state the shade name. So let's go ahead and open the palette up. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. I love this. It is so beautiful. Love the little peacock theme with a little snake skin. On the back, you do have the shade names here. It tells you a little description. It says it in a different language. And this is a vegan formula. So let's go ahead and open this up. This is so cute, you guys. It says most wanted. How cute. And then the ingredients are printed here on the flap. Here's what the actual palette looks like. It is the same as the outer packaging. And then here's the back of the palette. Really doesn't say much. So let's go ahead and open this up. Here's what the palette looks like, and it does come with a mirror. The first shade is called Standoff. Very soft in the pan. Standoff is described as a soft beige matte. I'm going to do two different swatches. The first swatch is going to be what the actual color looks like. Second swatch, I'm going to blend it out using my fingertip to see what it looks like blended out. Get a little bit more on my finger. Here it is again, and we'll blend it out. Here we have the shade in Standoff blended out. The next shade is called Spur. Again, very soft in the pan. Here's what Spur looks like. Spur is described as a pale peach matte. We have Spur blended out. The next shade is called Nudie. Nudie is described as a light warm brown matte. Here's what it looks like blended out. The next shade is a shimmer shade. It's called Holdum. Holdum is described as a warm bronze creamy metallic. So pigmented. Very pretty. The next shade is called Cowboy Rick. Another beautiful metallic. This shade is described as a warm silver cream metallic. The next shade is called Laredo. Laredo is described as a taupe matte. I can barely see it. Let me do another swatch. There we go. We have the first 6 shades swatched on the back of my hand. The last 6 shades I'm going to be swatching on the right side of my arm. The next shade is called Bud. Bud is described as a soft turquoise shimmer. Here's what the shade in Bud looks like blended out. The next shade is called Rustler. Rustler is described as a deep copper shimmer. Here's what Rustler looks like blended out. The next shade is called Ghost Town. Ghost Town is described as a terracotta matte. The next shade in the palette is called Whiskey. Here's what that shade looks like. Whiskey is described as a rich brown matte. That's a beautiful chocolate brown shade. The second to last shade is called Text. Text is described as a deep blue-green matte. The last shade in the palette is called Pony Up. Pony Up is described as a cool slate matte. Build up the shade a little bit so you can see what it looks like. There we go. That's a better swatch. Here's what all 12 shades look like swatched on the back of my hand. 4 of the shades are shimmer, 8 of the shades are matte. Now we're gonna create a look using this palette. Here's a closer look on what the eyeshadow brush looks like. It says naked in the middle. On this side you get a fluffier side, and then on the other side it's more dense. Taking the fluffy side of the brush, we're gonna dip into the shadow in Nudie. We're gonna be applying this all over the crease. You can barely see the shade in Nudie on the right side of my eye. It does blend in with my skin tone, so we're going to dip into a different shadow. Taking that same fluffy brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Ghost Town and apply this all over the crease. There we go, much better. Doing windshield wiper motions, going back and forth. This particular shade in Ghost Town is so pigmented, so definitely go in with a light hand. That shade blended out so easily. Using that same fluffy brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Text, packing the shade all over the lid, going back and forth doing windshield wiper motion. This shade in Text isn't my favorite shade. I don't like how it's blending out, but I do want to go on top of it with the shade in Bud. Just using my finger, wiping this all over the lid. Let's see if we can cover up that shade a little bit. Actually really pretty. Taking a clean fluffy brush, we're just going to be blending out the edges so that way there's no harsh lines. And don't worry about the little bit of fallout. I'll definitely clean that up later on. Taking a clean fluffy brush, we're going to go back into the shade in Ghost Town, add it back to the crease. I'm going to be doing the same thing for the other eye. Apply one last shadow, and that's in the shade in Holdum. Just using a flat brush or whatever pointed brush that you have available. You can even use your finger. Apply this in the inner corner. The eyes are looking good. I don't want to add any more additional eyeshadows. I'm loving this palette so far. It is so good. The first shades in this palette, these light shadows, they were a little bit too light for my skin tone. So I don't know about these shadows, but these other shadows, like the shimmers, are so good. And this terracotta shade is stunning as well. I'm going to add mascara and a lip, and I'll be right back. Here we have the completed look. For mascara, I applied the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Lips, I applied the Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Mint Chocolate Chip. My final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette is that I really do like it. I do have to play around with the shades a little bit more. My first impression of the first couple of shades is that I didn't really like how it blended out on my skin tone, but I really do like this palette so far. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.